The Hakko FR300 can save you time and trouble when it comes to desoldering switches and LEDs on your keyboard. If you're looking for an upgrade to your solder sucker, you should consider this. After about 6 months on my Amazon wishlist, I picked up the FR300 for about 20,000 yen. It comes in a nice hard case with a pretty good instruction manual, 2 paper filters, a wrench, a safety cover, a stand, and 2 cleaning pins. It has a temperature range of 350 to 500 degrees, which you can adjust in 50-degree increments. The power button is recessed into the back of the handle for safety. The included stand makes it difficult to pick up, and I often accidentally hit the trigger when doing so. The power cord is also a bit short for me at just under 1.5 meters. Some reviews and comments have complained about the durability of the FR300. I've had this one for about 6 months and used it on about 3 full boards and some small jobs in between. I haven't had any problems in that time. Looks like somebody left a Hershey's Kiss on my PCB.
You're an idiot.
Once the gun is heated up, place the nozzle so that it contacts the wire and the solder long enough for the solder to melt. Then move the nozzle against the wire side to side to melt the solder. It's really important that you don't just press down onto the PCB. If you do this, you're likely to lift a pad. Once the solder is melted, squeeze the trigger and the liquid solder will be sucked up into the nozzle. It's not silent, but it's not too bad. This is a good tool, but it's not magic. Don't expect switches to just fall off the PCB. There is a knack to it, so don't expect to master it on your first try. Sometimes you'll need to add more solder to a stubborn switch so that you can have another go at sucking all the solder up without leaving any behind. And as I said, if your soldering was a bit dodgy, that will make it a bit slower. You need to make sure that you maintain your FR300 so that you don't end up making the job more difficult than it ought to be. Changing the filters and cleaning the nozzle are essential if you want the equipment to last a long time. The cleaning pins are used when the gun is hot, so be really careful when you do this. Taking the gun apart is really easy, even for a gun-shy liberal Brit like myself. Don't worry, the gun was stone cold when I was doing this. Use the wrench to release the outer pipe and the nozzle. The nozzle can slip right off the heater, so watch out. Once that's off, you can clean the hole on the inside using the larger tool. For the filter, pull back the rear filter holder to release the filter pipe and take it out. Push the filter paper down so that it drops out the front of the filter pipe. You can then swap out the filter and reverse the process, pushing the yellow button to secure the filter pipe once everything is back in place and lined up. This tool is great, it works well, is sensibly designed and is easy to maintain. It's worth it for anyone who can justify the rather hefty price tag, but don't think that there isn't a learning curve when using it, and don't put too much solder on your pins in the first place. Thanks for watching, see you in the next video.